Alright, all my gamer peoples, it is another Sunday, time for a weekly roundup. I'm calling it the newscast now, weekly roundup newscast. Maybe if I add the word cast, people will think it's a podcast. We'll see how that works out, but this is for the week of February 12th to 18th, so let's get into it. So over here on Games Radar, there's already been some interviewing with Isabella Merced as Dina in The Last of Us Season 2. Though there isn't a whole lot for her to say just yet. And she's already praising Caitlin Dever and they haven't even really done anything yet, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to take that seriously because most actors just praise other actors regardless. They're not going to be straight up honest and be like, yeah, she sucks and I don't like her. So she was interviewed about her first day at the preview at the launch event for Madam Web, which is being reviewed as probably the worst Marvel movie ever made, or whatever you want to call it, MCU Sony, but it's getting terrible reviews and I'm not going to watch it. But she is playing Dina, the love interest of Bellaramsey's Ellie, in the second season of the game adaptation. Caitlin is right up there with Like. Yeah, because why would they put the Like in there? One of the most talented actors I've ever worked with. My experience has been very little, however, so why are you even saying that yet? We've had one day of shooting for me as Dina, and I gotta say, we kind of ate. Meaning that they basically just spend the most all day eating. Madam Webstar also has high praise for series co-creator Craig Mazin. I was a huge fan of the second game. I played it in like one weekend. Yeah, but Mazin had nothing to do with the game. Shouldn't they be saying Neil Druckmann? And then I wondered how is this going to translate into TV, and Craig Mazin is one of the most brilliant people. Actually, I think a genius. I'm sure if they did the test, they would find out that it's true. Okay. She's just like talking out her ass right now. He is just a way of bringing these characters to life that no one ever could have ever just come up with in such a short amount of time. I love him. He's amazing. Also, I don't know what she means by a short amount of time, because I'm sure they've been probably working on season 2 for like 2 years now. At least a full year. Deborah is playing Abby in The Last of Us Season 2, who is one of the co-protagonists of the second game. Last of Us Season 2 is set to debut in 2025.
It's amazing, JP. Thank you. I'm in Vancouver right now. I so wish I could be with all of you guys. You have no idea how much I wish I could be with you, so that you could see me, like, barely be able to pick this up. I'll start by recognizing the incredible fortune of having been chosen by the incredible creators of the show, Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, our executive producer, Carolyn Strauss, and to be with Bellaramsey, leading me through it. I wouldn't have a character without them, and we wouldn't have a show if it weren't for our incredible crew. So a huge shout out to them. But the biggest fortune is to receive this award on behalf of the people, the fans. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all we want is to give you all that we have, to share it all with you. So you have my deepest gratitude. Thank you and peace.
So yes, as you just saw, there was a clip online from the People's Choice Awards where Pedro won for Male's TV Star of the Year. And that actual video was a capture off of TV, so it wasn't the best quality. I tried to enhance it a little bit, because I guess there isn't an actual official video of him doing that, but there's Mr. Pedro holding up the award. I think this is off his Instagram or something. I'm not sure, because I actually checked his Instagram and this picture wasn't there. So this is just an article and a picture of it, but everything that he just said in that video is right there. I'm in Vancouver right now. I wish I could be with you. I have no idea how much I wish I could be with you. I'll start by recognizing the incredible fortune of having been chosen by the incredible creators of the show, Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, our executive producer, Caroline Strauss, and to be with Bellaramsey leading me through it. Seriously, I wouldn't have a character without them, and we wouldn't have a show if it weren't for our incredible crew, so a huge shout out to them. Over here on hiptero.com, there is just some says Last of Us Season 2 rumors spark concern among fans. Rumors, fans, reactions, theories to watch online. So whatever these rumors are sparking concerns. As the buzz around Season 2 intensifies, a recent rumor has fans on edge. Sources close to production have hinted at a significant departure from the normal season format, suggesting the new season might conclude on a suspenseful cliffhanger. This speculation has stirred a mix of anticipation and apprehension amongst the series loyal followers. According to insider Daniel Rickman, The Last of Us Season 2 will consist of only 7 episodes. So I don't like that only because it's an uneven number, and I don't like uneven numbers. I don't like odd numbers. I like even numbers. So they could have 6, they could have 8, but they decided to have 7, which likely means season 3 will have season episodes, and a total of 14 episodes. And the thing is, if you've played game 2, then you know exactly what they're probably talking about in terms of what the cliffhanger is going to be. It's really hard to avoid spoilers. Like, again, I know, but anyone who doesn't know, I don't want to spoil anything because they're going to be like extremely shocked with what's going to happen. But anyways, Daniel Rickman, who by the way on Twitter, if you follow him, for some reason he locks his news behind a paywall of Patreon, which I think is incredibly lame and weak and unnecessary, because whatever news he reports is going to get out there anyways. So I really don't see the point, and I think it's kind of like shady to even just do that. This decision has raised eyebrows given the dense plot and expansive world of Part 2. The narrative picks up 4 years after the events of the first game, exploring the strained relationship between Joel and Ellie and introducing Abby. I'm trying to make sure that I don't spoil anything, because I really don't want to spoil anything, even though there's only going to be like 5 people who see this. Those 5 people, if you haven't played the games, I don't want to spoil anything for you. The possibility of the season ending on a cliffhanger has fans theorizing potential scenarios. Some predict the finale could focus on the dramatic encounter between Joel and Abby, while others speculated might climax with Ellie and Abby's intense showdown. Social media platforms are abuzz with predictions ranging from pivotal confrontations to the introduction of Abby's perspective, which could shift the narrative focus dramatically. I'm pre-reading the article so nothing gets spoiled. Fans' reaction and theories for The Last of Us Season 2. The community's response to these rumors has been a blend of excitement and concern. Many are eager to see how the show will navigate the intricate storyline of Part 2, while others worry about the narrative pacing and depth being compromised by the shorter season length. Now, that I don't agree with at all. In fact, I think it's the exact opposite. If they're going to split the season up into 2 episodes, then the pacing and depth would be actually not compromised at all. And I'm sure there's going to be some things added in as well that aren't in the game. I have no issues with it being a shorter season, because I'm sure season 3 is going to be 7 episodes as well. Fans have taken to forums and social media to share their theories, with some expressing hope that the adaptation will continue to explore the rich backstories and motivations of its characters. As production gears up, the anticipation for The Last of Us Season 2 continues to grow. While the rumored cliffhanger ending has stirred some unease, which is a total rumor, no one's actually saying that. But I mean, a season should end on a cliffhanger anyways. That's generally what happens when you know there's going to be a next season. It also underscores the deep investment of the fan base and the characters of The Last of Us. As HBO and the creative team behind the series prepare to embark on this next chapter, they carry with them the high expectations of a passionate audience, eager to see where the post-apocalyptic journey will lead to next. All my gaming fans and gaming nerds, that looks like that's all the news for this week. So that's for January 12th to the 18th. Pretty much almost all Last of Us news. Nothing else is being reported on. I sometimes wish I had something more to report on, because I don't want to keep using Last of Us, but right now it's the only one dropping news because it's being filmed. So there's going to be continuous news coming out. There's going to be people taking movies and screenshots, just like I did when the movie was here shooting in Calgary. So sniff, it's not shooting here at all. It's all going to be in Vancouver, but it's going to be Vancouver for Seattle type weather, because Vancouver always plays Seattle. But that's it. Don't forget, people, like and subscribe. And don't forget to keep gaming.